What's up, everybody? This is your boy Sasha, aka Musasha, and I'm bringing you my second ever playthrough of Monster Hunter World, only recorded from the beginning. Now, I've played the game for about 300-400 hours, so I've got the gist of it down, and I thought I'd give you guys a brand spanking new playthrough. So over here, let's just get right into it. I'm looking through the weapon tree, weapon list. As you can see, there are a bunch of different starting class weapons. And I think in this particular time I want to choose the... We're going to play using the charge blade eventually. That's the strongest weapon in my opinion based on pure damage, but let's try a weapon that I haven't used before. This is the Chain Blitz 1. It's a category of light bowgun. And in order to get this build working, what we need to do is mess around with the ammo types. As you can see here, the different colors indicate different types of ammo, and all the ones that are crossed out in red can't be used on this particular light bowgun. So we should probably move those out, but it doesn't matter at this point. I'm just going to leave them in there. Now, I've already skipped the intro to the game because it's quite pointless, but the game starts here in Astera, which is essentially your home base, and I'll go through all the different things that home base has. First of all, I want to show you guys this cool feature, and that is taking off your helmet and finally being able to view the character that you've probably spent anywhere between 5 minutes and an hour to create. Now, I went for like a Sephiroth lookalike. That's my favorite thing to do in a game, but it's cool to be able to see your character and the helmet not affect. I mean, you get the stats of the helmet, but you don't really have to look at it. So the first place we're going to check out is this workshop where we can craft new weapons, we can upgrade our armor, and let's just talk to the smithy and see what he has to say, what to show us. So as you can see here, you use materials. After you kill a monster or catch it, carve it like so with your knife, extract a bunch of materials, come back to the workshop, and hopefully you have enough materials to upgrade your desired weapon or armor. So that's pretty much what these messages say. I'm not really gonna leave them out too long. If you want to read them, you can pause the video. Okay, so here we have our weapons tree. So you can see the weapons tree is quite small in the beginning of the game, which is nice and simple for us. It'll help us understand how to build everything. And the first thing I'm going to do is upgrade this light bowgun to the slightly stronger variant. On the right hand side you can see I haven't got the materials. They're all listed as question marks for the next layer of the tree, so it doesn't really matter. Second of all, let's go through the equipment list. Let's see if we can upgrade some of the armor sets just to get a bit of a defense buff, possibly some skills. And that's what this information here says. So this is all the weapons possibilities that we can craft. You don't need any special stats to wield them. That's what's cool about this game. You can just straight off the bat choose a weapon and go with it. And if at any point of time you want to switch, you can switch to any desirable weapon. Now, on my first playthrough I used this iron katana, the longsword, quite a lot. So I'm going to try something else. Let's see what else we've got here. I think the lance is quite cool. I'll show you guys how it works soon. Let's try the hammer for now. Nope, so we haven't got any, can't really go anywhere else except the first three. It is a beautiful weapon. Let's just craft one. I might use one eventually. I am Sephiroth after all. What kind of Sephiroth would I be without a long katana sword? Now, NPCs scattered throughout Astera, this home base, and the world, whenever they have a yellow exclamation mark, it means that they've got a bit of story to tell, or maybe to even give us a mission. In this particular case, she just tells us that she can sell us some base level weapons. I think it's pretty pointless, to be honest. You have ample materials to craft them. There's a bit of lore here. It's important to remember I think we're part of the 5th fleet. Astera is the new world, where, like a newly discovered world. Think of it as Jurassic Park, and we're part of the 5th fleet to land here. This game has a lot of dialogue, so I'll probably skip through a little bit faster. And if you guys really want to read what they say, slow the video down and pause at any time. Now, that little cat companion you saw behind me, that's a palico. We get a little cat companion. You'll see throughout the game, he helps us in different ways. Over here we have the canteen and the infamous muscular chef, and here he's about to give us our first ever quest to buff up the list of ingredients which he has. Now, the canteen gives us free meals, and the meals give us buffs such as HP, attack, defense, and elemental defense, depending on what ingredients are freshest, and that's a random factor. So the more ingredients you have, the more likely that the meal buffs you get are stronger and last longer. Now up here we have the Gathering Hub. After this little cutscene plays, you see that the Gathering Hub is a place that has everything that base Astera has. So a place to eat, a place to start missions, but also a place to do these special arena missions. Arena missions grant us unique coins which are used to craft a special type of weapon, a workshop weapon that we can't craft anywhere else. And the only way to get these weapons is to do these arena quests. So in this video we'll be doing one arena quest just to try it out and see what it's like. Alright Les, let's see what you got.
We have a special quest today.
So basically arena quests are designed to tackle with your friend. The monsters have twice the normal HP, so playing this with a friend is suggestible if you want to be able to beat these challenges in the allocated time. I think it's next to impossible to beat by yourself, but let's just do a quest to see what happens. Alright. So in the arena quest, there are 5 predetermined different sets that we can choose from. I think this is a really good place to try out new builds, because on the right hand panel you can see the list of skills that come with these sets, so you can get a feel for what each type of weapon, what kind of skills you should be building as you play the game, what kind of pieces you should be putting together. Now here we've got a great sword, a sworded shield, a hammer, a switch axe, and this light bowgun. Now I'm gonna try this light bowgun build just to see how we do. It's got Slugger 1, which means it'll do a bit of extra KO damage, and I haven't really used the light bowgun much, so let's give it a whirl. When using the light bowgun or the heavy bowgun, it's important to remember that you've got a set of ammo with a number indicating how much of each type of ammo you have on the right hand side. And once you run out of ammo, that's it. You can't use it until the next fight. Either replenish the ammo by going back to your item box, or try to kill the monster, but it's more than enough to catch the monster. Over here I'm using paralysis ammo. As you can see, the monster is now paralyzed. And the effect happens pretty quickly. The sticky ammo and slicing ammo tends to explode on the monster and damages the particular part more. spread ammo is pretty self-explanatory. It's like a shotgun. This particular monster we're fighting it's called a Pookie. It's a poison type wyvern. So we should probably try to avoid those globs of purple crap. What's he doing here? I think Pookie, when he gets tired, goes off to eat the nearest food, so we can use this to shoot him down. There we go. One cool thing about the heavy bowgun and the bowgun is that they've got these melee pistol whip type attacks, and you can see the little sparks happening. That means it's doing stun damage, so it's more likely to stun and knock over the monster. Now you may have noticed that the reticule, the aiming reticule, has different colors. If it's orange, that means we're at an optimal range for that type of ammo and we'll be doing max damage. If we're too far out or too close, it won't do as much damage. It will do about 1 point in damage. Now this weapon has these pretty special shells which seem like some type of mine, so let's see how much damage they do over time. And there we go, I got poison. If you look in the top left menu, you'll see my health bar is purple and my HP is slowly draining, so a smart person at this point would look for some type of antidote to get rid of this. Oh my god. That is one big tongue. So close to death. Biggest letdown for these bowguns, in my opinion, is the reload. It just takes so long. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned is damage is displayed in this number, and if the number is orange, it means you're hitting a weak body part, such as the head, the wings, the tail sometimes. Oh no, we've taken way too many hits to the head, and we're stunned. Luckily the monster was too slow at kicking our butt. Run! Almost dead again. I love the sticky ammo because it ignores defense, it ignores armor, it just does max damage on the part you hit. Let's reload really quickly while he's doing something stupid. Oh my god, what a shot. This thing's like a Pokemon Lickitung with wings. Nope. Now eventually the monster's body part will break, like the wings or the tail will get severed. When a winged wyvern, when its wings are broken, it becomes much easier to get it out of the sky like this when it's flying. Luckily for us, this wyvern doesn't really fly too much, it stays on the ground. This pierce ammo, the orange reticule has lit up at a mid-range as opposed to close range, so it's often good to stay at a longer distance and try aim the ammo down the monster to hit as many parts as possible as it pierces through their whole body. He's tired now, so let's exploit this and get a few extra hits in before he starts attacking again. This is a pretty early, low-level monster, so most of the attacks are pretty easy to see them coming. It would really help if I had a friend playing with me, because we could take this monster down twice as fast. One thing I really dislike about the game is that the monsters can seem to detect your input and act accordingly. Like in this example, I placed a few well-placed mines down, and as you saw, the monster just ran away. There we go. We were at a perfect distance there to avoid the monsters roaring. Roaring stuns us temporarily, allowing monsters to get an extra hit in or even a combo. So if you see a roar coming, you either try and roll through it, block it, or just run away and hope that you're out of range. Oh my god. They love spamming that tongue. The damage of this weapon seems a bit underwhelming. Just toasted. Or not. Well, let's use some of these other items. This hard shell powder gives a stronger defense buff in a small area, allowing you to buff not only yourself but also your hunter friends. Like I said before, the arena is an awesome place to test out items, weapons, and different skills that the armor sets give. Let's reload real quick. If you hold down the reload button, you'll reload all the ammo you have on you that hasn't been reloaded. Oh wow, he's out of the prison. Never seen that before. Now this slow falling tackle indicates that he's close to death. So we're going to assist here. That's it. Come to Papa. Swiping. Oh, I really hate that thing. Oh, just those long. Stop spamming that. Take one off the body. Come on, blow up. Right over here. Look at him, he knows that there's a mine there. Come on, boy. He's eating a rock. And there we have it. Our first ever monster hunt. Normally carving a monster like this will yield parts, but because we're doing it in an arena, we just get extra healing items. They're useful when we're fighting multiple monsters in an arena to provide a little bit of an extra healing buff. Let's see how we did. Yeah, well, we did great. But now we did get a couple of these coins, which we can't get anywhere else in the entire game. There we go. First arena quiz done. Well, that's the end of part 1, guys. Catch you guys in part 2. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. See ya.